Check this.
What's going on, everyone? Trav here with Chaotic Strategies, and we are coming back with some more 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross. This game is just so much fun. As you guys saw in my last video, just kind of went over basic tutorial, did a couple missions, or a couple episodes, I guess you should say. So now we're going to just kind of dive into the complete chapter. There were some people asking me, hey, you didn't really go into, like, you know, character development, you know, kind of how to make characters and stuff stronger. I know I didn't, and I will. The reason why I didn't, several reasons actually. The biggest one is, well, we just really can't do much right now just starting into it. We actually got to play into it, get some stuff unlocked before we can really dive into more character development and upgrades. And 2, honestly, you really don't need to touch your characters too much until, I think if I remember right, Chapter 4 and Chapter 5. That's when the enemies and the bosses and stuff really start to get powerful enough where you really need to start tweaking your character upgrades. So we're not going to worry about that right now. We are going to deal with that in later videos. Already got all my dailies and stuff taken care of, so we're going to go ahead and drop right into episode 7 and start clearing away chapter 1. Let's get into it. So if you guys remember from my last video, we left off where Elizabeth was kind of distraught, and so she kind of took off into the forest.
バーナへの距離と方角を教えてくれ。正確にな。
はい。この砦より南東4時の方向。距離にして 7.3 マイル。
この角度か。
Feel thunder. Ooh, launching that spear.
メリオダス様。すみません。まだ仕事の途中なのに、ミードちゃんたちを見てたら急に父のことを思い出してしまって。
そうか。
無事だといいけど。
もうちょい左か？
ダメですね。ホームシックに浸っている場合じゃないのに、聖騎士の横暴に苦しめられている人たちがまだたくさんいるのに、王女がこんなことじゃ先が思いやられますね。
でも俺を見つけたろ。そんなに落ち込むな。お前がみんなを守りたいと思って俺の店にたどり着かなかったら何も始まらなかった。お前はお前のやるべきことをやった。それで十分だ。俺には俺のやるべきことがある。
Damn, Ellie! You go, boy!
やはり生きていたか。7つの大罪。メリオダス。
I wish they would have did this scene a little bit more justice in the game, just like you see there in the anime. Oh, it was so good. It was so good. Let's see, you don't always go into, you know, battles and stuff like that to get quest rewards. Sometimes it's just a matter of watching some cinematics in order to get the rewards. So it does kind of help play through the chapters in the storyline much faster. So they're taking off to the forest that Mead had talked about, and Meliodas is pretty sure that another member of the 7 Deadly Sins is there. So going into episode 8, in search of the Allies, clear the main stage, the Lightning King's pursuit in the Forest of White Dreams to find the Allies. So going into the menus tab, obviously we unlocked our item storage here. So the little quick tutorial just kind of going over what each individual section is, and I'm going to do that for you guys as well. So our first tab here where it says ingredients, this is going to be a lot of our consumable items for growing our characters. So, you know, stamina potions, we have our demon pieces here, just anything and everything that we can use as far as growing the characters and upgrading the characters even further, which we'll get into in later videos. We have the cooking portion, which shows all of our dishes that we need for ingredients, and then once we complete a dish, that will also show up here in the cooking tab. The one-use box is used for like our draw tickets and any other consumables that we get throughout the game. Miscellaneous is going to be our sellable items. So just to kind of show you here, we've got our ultra rare treasure chest. So we have 2 of them. We'll go to sell. We can hit max sell and sell both of them. Or we can go into sell multiple and we can hit that and that and sell them all off in one go. So it makes it a little bit faster to sell everything off. And then our last tab, our equipment tab, just shows all available equipment that we have currently. Once you start equipping equipment to characters, they will not show up here in your equipment tab. Okay, so let's get back into the mission. Okay, so as we kind of progress through, we have these little stop spots here. Each one of these is going to be a little battle scenario on our way to our destination. Okay, and as you guys can see, I kind of changed things up a little bit, just because I had some super rare characters or SSR characters and ultra rare characters. So I kind of threw them in my lineup. So as far as playing forward, we're going to be really good as far as not really having to touch our characters for quite some time. So I'm not really going to jump into it too much, but you can choose amongst friends down here. So if they've got a character that's stronger that you wanted to throw into your party, you can swap them out. You can only do that for one. We can also hit the auto set button. That's the game will automatically set your strongest characters into the slots. We also have the eat a dish, so whenever we have some meals, we can eat one, which we don't have as of right now, but that gives certain buffs, you know, depending on what you're looking to do. And then obviously we have our total combat power and the enemy combat power. So with everybody I've got right now, we're sitting at 35,000 combat power and the enemy's at 5,000. So we're not going to have any issues taking these guys down. And if you click and hold on certain ones, it kind of comes up, shows his blackout technique disables debuff skills on all enemies for 1 turn. We can hold down Derrieri's injection, so it increases the basic stats by 20% for 2 turns. And these are off our singles without even, you know, combining anything. So again, just click and hold it and it'll tell you what it does in case you forget. So we're going to just go ahead, put that there. See, these guys are all green, so we'll attack mostly with Derrieri. And then her shockwave, I like to look whether they attack single or all enemies, and her shockwave deals 140 damage on all enemies. So we're just going to... No problem. Oh yeah. So every time you rank up, it doesn't happen like every time, but most of the time as you rank up, you're going to get max stamina increases and max friend count increases as well. Okay, just for the fun of it, I'm going to double up on Deanne's shockwave attack. We're going to hit that, and then we're just going to click there, and that's just going to kind of skip that part. Before we jump into the main, I want to go a little bit deeper into just kind of showing you what this does here. We'll go back to Meliodas. Then we'll go into the enhancement. So, if you want to do multiple, you just keep clicking on them. I think you can only do, 20 or 30 at a time. You can do 30 at a time. And we'll do all 5 of those. Oh, see, so he maxes out. So, we're going to go ahead and max him out to level 40. And then we can go to evolve here, which I don't think we have enough to evolve him right now. But when we evolve, it shows that once we evolve him, we're going to go from a level 40 SR to a level 1 out of 50 SSR character, and then we can start the enhancement over again. And then it also shows what our stats are going to be once gets up to level 50, so our max level, and then obviously our attack, defense, HP are all going to increase to these numbers here on the right side. And then down at the bottom, it kind of shows what we need in order to evolve him. So we have enough pendants, but we still need X amount of these blue books to evolve him, plus 50,000 coins. So pretty self-explanatory as far as like enhancement and evolving our characters into more powerful characters, obviously. Okay, let's get into the main mission.
Meliodas様、本当にこの森に7つの大罪は隠れているのですか？
多分。
確たる証拠もなしに来たってのか？この森にはとんでもない怪物が出るって噂も。
根拠なら一応ある。この白夢の森は見た通り、馬での移動は困難だし、方向も見失いやすく、漁師や旅人も迂回する森だ。
確かに身を隠すにはもってこいですね。おい、もたもたしてねえで行くぞ。はい。
慌てるなよ。神経質な小豚は嫌われる。
誰が神経質な小豚だ。これがいっぱい。メリオダス、言っとくけど俺が本物だぜ。これが森の怪物？
確かにとんでもねえな。
Alright, let's take down a bunch of these little pigs here. So as you see, even if you destroy all of, the enemies in one hit, whatever cards that you don't use still stack up your ultimate move gauges. So we're going to go ahead and jump over. So now we got a gold card. Oh yeah. Okay, next main is Emergence of Hide and Seek. So hide and seeks, I'm assuming that's whatever these things are called.
てさてさて、一体どれが本物だ？
私です信じてください。何でもしますから。
よし、なら今から全員俺の言う通りに動くんだぞ。返事は？
はい。
それじゃ右手をピンと上げて左手は頬、恥じらいの顔で俺の名を呼ぶ。
メイユラ様。
ほう、そうかん。
真面目に選別しろ。
よし、じゃあ最後思いっきりジャンプしろ。
じゃーん。ごめんなさい、無理です。すげえ。いたずらコーニのハイド&シーク。森の怪物の正体はあいつらだったか。
おうぞ。
So they kind of sweetened this up, because I don't recall that's how that went down in the anime. If anybody else has seen Seven Deadly Sins anime, if I remember right, it was a little bit more adult than that. Alright, we're going to go ahead and end these guys fairly quickly. Just like so. It's almost not fair when you're able to pull characters like this early on. So we kind of got lucky like this. I didn't.
見失うなよ。あいつらが逃げる先に何かいるはずだ。
あれ女の子。おいおい、まさかあいつらあの子を襲う気じゃないだろうな。あんな小さな子を襲うなんて。そうだぜ、あんな小さな
But as I was saying, you know, we kind of got lucky starting this during an event, so we were able to draw, you know, some pretty strong characters right off the bat with the gems and stuff that we get just starting out. I didn't get that lucky when I first started playing the game, so I really had to grind pretty hard, you know, to get my characters built up. So now we meet the Serpent Sin of Envy, Diane. But she's a restricted hero because we're fighting against her. So that's something I like that's pretty cool about this game, is that if your enemy is one of the characters in your party, you're forced to swap that character out. So we're going to go ahead and do just that. I think because Bon is one of my favorites, we're just going to go ahead and drop Undead Prisoner Bon in there. And then give us a chance to get him leveled up a little bit too.
ディアンヌ様、聖騎士の侵入を許してしまいました。ディアンヌ様。もしかして巨人族の聖騎士だと。
And even though Diane is a giant, she is a very skilled martial artist, which we'll find out later on, or if you've already seen the anime. Okay, again, we're going to end this as quickly as we can. Let's see, one enemy. We're not going to worry about that too much.
話が長い。やっ。
Now with Derriere, when you get either silver or above for her injection technique, she actually gains a evasion ability for 1 turn, so she's immune to attacks and debuff skills for 1 entire turn.
よっ
And also massively increases her attack stats. So we have her ultimate. We're going to go ahead and hit that. This combo is so badass in the anime. Okay, we're gonna hit Gother's ultimate, and then this should end it.
怖いのかイライトライト
Nope, I forgot. We're fighting Deanne. Ah, easy peasy. I love Bond. He's my favorite character in this entire series.
話が長いよっ
いただくぜ。
よっ
Alright, we're gonna go ahead and finish this with Deanne's ultimate. We already saw it, so I'm just gonna skip it. I think once I show a full ultimate move, I'll just skip it. Skip the cinematics after that. For rares.
団長ディアンヌってまさかこのでけえのが7つの大罪の嫉妬の罪サーペント神のディアンヌ？それでそっちの子は誰？はじめましてディアンヌ様。私はエリザベス。メリオダス様と共に旅をさせていただいているものです。団長と2人で？うわーシゴロー！ようやく好きな男と再会できたと思えば女連れなんて乙女心が傷ついたよー。
つうわけでエリザベスは聖騎士どもの暴走を止めるために7つの大罪を探して旅をしているんだよ。
そうだったんだ。僕ってばついうっかり早とちりしちゃってごめんなさい。
とにかく俺はエリザベスと一緒に7つの大罪を集める。知りたいこともあるしな。
分かったよ。なら僕も行く。この嫉妬の罪サーペント神のディアンヌ力を貸すよ。
Alright. Got Deanne on the team. Next one, the Lightning Knight, or Lightning Kings.
今のはおかしいよ。この森には動物はほとんどいないはずなのに。僕 ブ雨雲の匂い。あ、見ろ。これは雷雲。
なんだこれ。
団長？体がしびれて動かね
お前は。
ようやく会えたね。7つの大罪。
Old Gil Thunder. So obviously there's a connection between Meliodas and Gil Thunder. So he thinks. Easy enough. We'll drop his defense. Hey, just so everyone knows, up here at the top left corner of the screen, it kind of has our enemies gauge here. So, you know, I dropped his defense stats with Dian, but then he powered himself back up by increasing his defense stance. So any kind of buffs or debuffs that's on either our characters will show up on their gauges above their heads, or on the enemy, it will show up on the left-hand side along with their ultimate gauge orbs as well. Alright, so he's ready to throw his ultimate, and I really don't have much for attack moves, so we'll just move some stuff around here. Just so you know, Derrieri's skill, her evasion skill, and I think the evasion skill in general across all characters that do have it, yes, you're going to evade attacks and debuffs, but the one thing you can't evade with that skill is ultimate. And Meliodas' full counter also does not work on ultimate attacks either. Okay, so he's taunting, which pretty much just makes all of my characters, you know, if we run a single attack, focus on him unless we use an attack that targets everybody. So we're going to go ahead and finish this, hopefully, with Meliodas and his ultimate. Actually, just to ensure that we do, I'm going to drop his defense. Then we'll hit with the ultimate. Just like so. Easy, easy, easy. Meliodas always a step ahead.
さらば
て言ったんだ。
話せ。
ピリピリする男は女の子にモテないって僕が昔教えたら。
Bye bye, Gil.
サンキューディアンヌ。
おこら！さっきはよくもやってくれやがったな、この豚野郎が！今度は俺のターンだぜ！ボカボカトントン！お二人ともご無事ですか？
ああ、
ほら、豚野郎は。
豚はお前だろ。
いい匂い。メリオダス様、その傷は？
ああ、大したことねって。
あんまり団長にベタベタしないでよ。団長のそばにいるのは僕の役目なんだからね。手当てするなら僕がやる。俺だってあいつにケツを思いっきりつけられたんだぜ。ホークちゃん、後でお尻のお肉冷やしましょう。心配してくれるのはエリザベスちゃんだけだ。
Oh, poor Hawk. Okay, so we unlocked the daily tasks. We got more daily tasks, I guess I should say, that we can clear every day. So with Deanne joining, we got another Deanne character, some money, some GP, so... Episode 9, A Girl's Dream. Despite being heavily injured in a ferocious battle against Gear Thunder, Meliodas actually seems unfazed. Based on the information obtained from Gil Thunder, head to Dalmali to find the others. Okay, so real quick before we jump back into our main adventure here, we can go down to our quests, and you'll see going into, there's some stuff here for Chapter 2, and then you'll see something in blue here that's still on Chapter 1. So these are kind of a bunch of side quests that we can do to increase our friendship with the village. And as I said in the last video, as we increase our friendship with the village and get these hearts all the way up to 5 hearts, then it pretty much allows us to buy and unlock certain things within that village. And each time we unlock another heart, we're able to acquire and purchase stronger gear, better equipment, better cooking materials, all that fun stuff. So real quick, I'm going to jump over here to the challenge task, and we have a couple achievements that we unlocked. We're going to go ahead and take all of those. Collect our diamonds. And we'll collect everything again. Okay, and then we also have down here a hero's way. So pretty much a hero's way is we can do certain things to unlock more stuff. So again, it gives us a battle guide on kind of just showing you how to use skills, just a little bit of everything that I've kind of already showed you, how to target in the last video, how to merge skill cards, how to move skill cards, our ultimate move gauge, attribute leverage, which I kind of talked about a little bit in the last video. So if you have, like, let's say a blue character attacking a red character, since blue has the advantage over red, we get a 30% damage increase, and then vice versa, we get a 20% damage decrease. One thing I didn't show is that if you click and hold on an enemy, it brings up their stats just like it kind of does here. And then again, you can skill lock yourself out, so if you know an attack's going to finish it off and you don't want to waste one of your skill cards, you can just exit out. So again, it kind of gives us little side missions that we can do. I'm not going to record all the side missions. I will do that on the side in between videos. We're just going to kind of focus on the main story, the main chapters, until we get all that cleared out. And then as events and stuff come along, we'll do videos and stuff like that on the events and how to take down certain bosses using different characters and all of their special attributes. So that's going to do it for today's video, everyone. We cleared Chapter 1, so Episode 9, A Girl's Dream. I'm going to go ahead and keep grinding on these side missions just to kind of finish stuff out through Chapter 1. I will see you guys next week for clearing Chapter 2. As always, be sure to hit that subscribe button and that little notification bell so that you guys are always notified when I throw out new content. If you guys are liking what you see, please hit that like button, comment, let me know what you guys think if you want to see more videos like this. I hope everybody is being safe out there. I hope everybody has a fantastic week, and we will see you in next week's video.